Did you know Tyreek Hill effed up so bad he almost didn't finish his college football career? In fact, so bad John Dorsey, the general manager of the Kansas City Chiefs, at the time he had to get permission from the Kansas City Chiefs owner, Clark Hunt, to draft Tyreek in the 5th round 2016 draft.
I just want everybody to understand we have done our due diligence with regards to fully vetting each one of our draft class members. And with this case, we've done that. And I think everybody at the end of the day within this community would understand one thing. We would never put anybody in this community in harm's way.
Before we get into what happened, let's check on how many teams passed on Tyreek Hill despite running a 4.29 40-yard dash. Regardless of his workout, many teams had completely removed Hill from their draft boards. Did you know there were 16 wide receivers drafted before Tyreek Hill? 15 were journeymen playing for multiple teams, and one was a notable pick, Michael Thomas, in the 2nd round for the New Orleans Saints. Tyreek Hill ran one of the top 10 fastest 40 times ever on grass. So what did he do so bad to get passed up 164 times? Tyreek graduated from Coffee High School in 2013, an absolute beast in the football and track and field world. Hill ran a 9.98 in the National Junior College Athletic Association Championships and totaled over 1,000 yards rushing and receiving on the field. Surprisingly, without any offers, Tyreek chose the junior college route. At Garden City Community College, Hill ran track and played football. As a sophomore in 2013, Hill ran for 659 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns while catching 67 passes for 530, 2 receiving yards for the Bronco Busters football team. Coming out of Garden City Community College, Hill was a highly sought after junior college recruit and chose to attend Oklahoma State University. In his only year at Oklahoma State, Hill made his debut for the Cowboys and caught a season. High 6 passes for 62 receiving yards in a loss to the Florida State Seminoles. Over the next 2 months, Tyreek will go on to make big splashes against Texas Tech, Iowa State, and the Kansas State Wildcats, rushing for over 500 yards and over 300 receiving yards, accounting for over 1,800 all-purpose yards. His biggest play came on December 6th when Oklahoma State took on in-state rivals. Oklahoma Sooners helping the Cowboys with a comeback victory after he returned a punt for a 92-yard touchdown. On December 11, 2014, Oklahoma State dismissed Hill from their football and track teams for his domestic violence arrest a few days prior. On September 1, 2015, the University of West Alabama announced that Hill enrolled and would play football for the Tigers. West Alabama head coach Brett Gilliland has stated that he initially turned down Hill after he read the police report alleging how he choked and hit his girlfriend. However, after getting to know Hill personally, he spoke to people at Oklahoma State, Hill's former coaches at Garden City Community College, and a high school mentor. He was also swayed by a part of the plea deal that required Hill to either attend school full-time or be employed.
Coach called me, he's like, "Reed, you ready to play some football?" I'm like, man, I ain't
Who is this?
I'm like, nah, man, I ain't want to talk right now because the school just turned me down.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I ain't want to play no ball. He's like, "Reed, I got the transcript. I'm ready." West Alabama. I said, "Send me a picture of it." He sent me the picture of the transcript. Him and the AD, the athletic director, the president, and the head coach, they all on the phone. "Yeah, come on, we want you." So let me type in Alabama. I'm 4 hours away. I'm on the way. So I called my mom. I'm like, "Mom, I just got a call from West Alabama. They say they want me." She was like, yeah, let's go. So I go there, I get there, and I play literally in the game. The game was the next day.
What?
Crazy. Game was the next day. I returned 2 punts in the same game, which is crazy.
You hit him up?
I hit him up like, "Coach, I'm on the way."
Surprisingly, as a Tiger, Tyreek never had a 1,000-yard season rushing or receiving. Tyreek wasn't invited to the combine, largely overlooked due to the domestic violence arrest. The Kansas City Chiefs selected Hill in the 5th round, 165th overall. of the 2016 NFL Draft. 23, he was the first player from West Alabama to be drafted since 1974. The Chiefs were criticized by fans for the selection due to his past issues with domestic violence and the Chiefs' history with former linebacker Jovan Belcher.
Kansas City, where the linebacker Jovan Belcher was supposed to be taking the field today for the Chiefs. That is not going to happen, however. Police say Belcher killed his girlfriend on Saturday and then killed himself in front of his coach. Caught in the middle here, the most innocent conceivable victim, the couple's 3-month-old baby girl. ABC's John Triffin is outside Arrowhead Stadium, where today's game will still be played. John.
General Manager John Dorsey had to receive consent from Chiefs owner Clark Hunt to make this selection and says they thoroughly vetted the prospect.
Fully vetting each one of our draft class members. And with this case, we've done that. And I think everybody at the end of the day within this community would understand one thing. We would never put anybody in this community in harm's way.
Hill began the 2016 season as the Chiefs' starting punt returner, kick returner, and their fourth wide receiver on their depth chart, behind veterans Jeremy Maclin, Chris Conley, and Albert Wilson. In the Kansas City Chiefs season opener, he made his first NFL catch for a 9-yard touchdown pass from Alex Smith, as the Chiefs came back from being down 20-3 to defeat the San Diego Chargers 33-27 in overtime. On May 17, 2016, the Chiefs signed Hill to a 4-year, $2.58 million contract that included $100,000 guaranteed and a signing bonus of $70,000.
Did you say, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm out. I need to do this. This is not anything to have to do with you. This is about me and what I think is the best for my career.
So check this out. I talked to Andy and I talked to PM. I talked to both of them, Patrick Mahomes. So I'm like, so I talked to Coach Andy Reid and I'm like, Coach, like, I don't even need to be the highest paid receiver. I just want to be taken care of, and I want to stay, you know, with Kelsey. I want to stay with Pat. I want to stay with my brother.
So you had that conversation to Andy. Look,
I had that
take
conversation
care of your boy,
with Andy.
I'm here.
Just take care of your boy, man. Just make me 25 M's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Match me with AJ Brown, and I'm cool with that. He was like, okay. So we get back. They got it to 25 M's, but the guaranteed money wasn't looking right. So me and Drew going back and forth with that. I'm like, Drew, it's fine. Drew's like, no, we can get more. You know how agents are. Like,
of course. And that's what he should do.
So then I talked to Pat. He was like, yeah. He's saying the same thing, bro. We got to get you back. I'm like, yeah, bro. I want to come back, bro. Like, let's make something happen.
But make the money right.
Like, just make the guaranteed money sound
right.
At least right, bro. Like,
that $100 million and you give me $20 million guaranteed, that don't make sense to me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then, like, Miami had called. They was like, look, we just going to go all out. We going to give you $72 million guaranteed. And then I was like, bro, I can't turn that down.
No, you can't do that.
I can't turn that down.
With no state income tax either.
With no state income tax. I'm basically living in my house for free right now. So I'm like, yeah, we can't turn that down.
Right.
Great weather.
Did you go to Andy and ask them, can they match this? Or were your mind already set? I gave you every opportunity. I didn't really need 30. I didn't really need what I got. But I just needed you to make the guarantee.
So yeah,
money
we did. So we did. We actually told Kansas City what Miami offered, and Kansas City was like, nah, we just gonna trade them. So then I was like, okay, bet. Like that really goes to show how valuable I am to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Opposing to how valuable I could be to Miami. So
Correct.
I was like, just sign the deal, let's get it done. And then we just gonna make some shake, man.
Right.
So here I am today.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings, man. Like, I feel like you can't mix, I can't mix my hard feelings in with the business side of all of that. I still got love for all of them boys, Patrick, Kelsey, Veach, Coach Reed, EB. I still love them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But just know if we do play them, if we do see them, it's showtime. It's showtime, that game.
You try to go for 2, 3 bills? What you try to go for? You play. Let's just say for the sake of argument, you play the Chiefs in the playoffs. You try to go for 3?
They better have 2 people on me. That's all I know. The cheetah will be arriving.